Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick here for day 7 of the 13 days of Halloween treats. How are you today, my friends? I hope you are having a wonderful day. Let me just come over here and make sure that I am live and in the right place. There we go. Okay, very good. All right then, here we are. So today is day 7, and I have this adorable little treat box to share with you. And I'm actually going to do it just a little bit different tonight. I'm going to change up the colors just a little bit, so nothing incredible here. But anyway, this treat box is fabulous because it's actually big enough to be a gift box for, you know, whatever you'd want to put in here. So I have a belly band made for it, and you can see here the treat box. It's two-tone for Gorgeous Grape and Pumpkin Pie inks. And these are actually treat boxes that are ready-made. Let me grab it. It comes in a package of 10. And you have 10 treat boxes and then 20 labels. And so they start out white like this, and then I've colored this one to make the Halloween colors, which of course you could do any colors that you want to. You could stamp on it. You could do any plethora of things for whatever occasion you want some little treats for. In this particular case, we've got Halloween, but you could do school colors. You could do Christmas. You know, the possibilities are endless. All right, so what you're going to need is one of those treat holders. I'm using the Scary Cute Stampin' Die Bundle. And I'm going to be using the Layering Circles dies for that background piece right there. And then I have some Parakeet Party ink, Memento Black ink, a 2-inch by 7-inch piece of Designer Series paper. This is from the Celebrate Everything Host Designer Series paper pack from the holiday catalog. So I have that. I have a couple of blending brushes because this is how we're getting the ink on our treat box. And then I've got some of the black twine from the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. I'm pretty sure that I'm still going to be using the black, but I may use the white. I haven't decided yet for this new color combination, so we shall see how it goes. I have already started coloring. Let me scoop my stuff out of the way here just a little bit. Okay, I've already started coloring a little because I wanted to put a couple layers of the black on, and I knew that it would take a bit, so I went ahead and started with the black. But I'm just going to show you how easy this is. Okay, I'm taking the Parakeet Party here and my blending brush, and I like to go around the outer edges because normally when you're stamping in the middle. And so I like to go around the outer edges to kind of disperse that ink from the outer edges there. And then we're going to start from the outside and just work our way in and add the color. And hopefully this won't take too long, but it may take a minute. You know, you can always add more, but you can't take it away. So it is better to go in a little bit lighter and work your way up to a bolder, brighter color. In this particular case, we'll just keep working it until we can get it as dark as we'd like it to be, okay? Now, I decided to do half and half here, similar to how I did with the purple and the orange. I really like that. I wanted to see what the green and black would look like. I thought it would look pretty spooktacular as well. So I'm going to go with that, and we're just going to keep working this color in. And as we keep going, you can see that the color is getting richer and richer, more green. Here we go. And I'll just keep working this in, and I don't even mind that little line of white right there, but we'll see how it goes when we get all of the green on here. I'd kind of like to get rid of the line and just have the green meld into the black. Okay, so we'll see. Hi Marlene, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming over today. I appreciate you being here with us. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like the way that looks better with the black directly to the green. So we'll get rid of that little white streak in the middle. You could leave it as an extra stripe if you'd like to, but I really like the way that this looks mixed together here. So already to me, this reminds me of Frankenstein, which I love. He's probably one of my favorite Halloween monsters. Not really sure why, but maybe because he's always portrayed as so sweet, but, you know, kind of like bull in a china shop. All right, here we go. I think that's looking good. Definitely reminds me of Frankie. All right, I think that's pretty good. We're not going to bore you to tears by trying to make it any darker than that. I think that's all right. Okay, now that I have this done, I'm going to set it aside for just a moment. Let it dry completely because these boxes have a little bit of a coating on them. And so we want to make sure that the ink is totally dry before we start playing with it, okay? So we'll set it aside, and then we're going to work on our little medallion piece here. Now I need to go ahead and die cut a circle because I haven't done that yet, but I do have my little monsters stamped and fussy cut from basic white ink, or I mean basic white paper. Oh my goodness. I have the label piece here that's from the dies that go in this set, and that's out of basic white. And then I have 3 of the little bats that are also from the die set. Okay. All right, so let's see here. If our box is black and green, and we will use this green strip of paper, maybe still a purple medallion would be nice. Ooh, or an orange one. Let me see here. I have orange cardstock over here on my table. Yes, I do. All right, here we go. Let's grab our machine. Move these things out of the way. Okay, thank you so much for sharing, Miss Marlene. I appreciate that very much. All right, now then, let me grab the layering circles dies. And this one is the, what is that, 4th one? Yeah, it's the 4th smallest, or 4th largest, I'm sorry, 4th largest. Okay, and you will find the instructions and the supply list for this project will be on my blog here in just a little bit. I believe it's scheduled to go live at 9 o'clock to give me time to share the link for the YouTube video. So anyway, it'll be there soon, and you'll have all of the measurements, the supply list, and everything else. So, okay, let's set that out of the way. And there's this piece. All right, now let's bring this back in here so you can see what we're doing. I'm going to stamp my Happy Halloween sentiment in black ink. tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. And let's see if we can get this relatively centered. Not terrible. All right, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my black dimensionals, and I'm going to put a dimensional here and a dimensional here, and this is going to go near the upper center of our label. Okay, so right about there. All right, and then our actual banner here, we're going to double up the dimensionals. Okay, what I want to do is I want to put this one as close to the little trick-or-treaters as I can get them, right up here in the corners. And then I'm going to double them up just like so. And this is going to give my piece a bit more dimension. So you'll notice with the one that I already have finished over here, that the banner is in front of the trick-or-treater. So it kind of sticks up just a little bit more. And then we put this right here and see how it gives a bit more dimension to our piece. Okay. Now then, I've got a little tiny sliver of black dimensional on this side of my little tiny bat, and I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and then I need, let's see, I can't put that one on yet because it's going to go on my little banner. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my tiny dimensionals, and I'm going to cut it in half and put it on the second smallest of the bats. Okay, these bats are really tiny when it comes to putting dimensionals on them. So we're going to try to keep them from sticking out and showing. Okay, here we go. All right. And there we go. Fabulous. All right then. I think that we're probably okay with our box now. So I'll go ahead and bring it back in. Let me bring my paper here just in case. And we'll see if the color is good. There we go. I'm not worried about all of these little scuffy marks, but if you are, you can I slid my paper around when I was coloring. As you can see, I've slid it and turned it because I didn't really care about the inside so much. I'm going to have wrapped candies in here, so I'm not too worried about it. But if you are, you can either put tissue inside here, or you can just not turn it, not twist and turn it around when you're coloring. So what that was from is me doing this and then doing this, and it was touching the freshly colored areas. So if you don't want that, just don't do it. I don't care, it's okay. It might even actually come off with an alcohol wipe, to be totally honest with you. You know what? Let's see. Because this inside here is coated like it's food safe. So I wonder, let me see. If I grab an alcohol wipe. I don't want to get too bad. No, it's really not helping. Okay, it's not making a difference. We're not going to saturate it. Alright, let me dry it off here. Well, it's kind of. I guess it was lightening it a little bit. That's okay. Alright. No. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, here we go. Back on track. Pulling the tabs off. I love that it has these 3M stickers on the tabs already for you. The box is already cut and scored. It makes it so good. All right, so here's how you assemble this box. I'll go ahead and get that out of the way now. So I've taken the tab covers off of each of the stickers, and I'm going to come up here, bring this in, and I'm bringing up the sides. Okay, so I'm going to line this edge up right there. Line this edge up. Not yet. Right there. And then line these edges up. There and here. Okay, so now you end up with this rectangular box. Okay, from here I'm going to take these little tabs and interlock them, and then push this piece down and push this piece into the little hole. Okay, nice and easy. There we go, and there's our box. All right, now then we need to take our DSP strip. We're going to start on this side that's partially like open, the tab we've inserted, and we'll just line this up, and then we're going to wrap it around. Now as we're wrapping, I really like to crease the lines here. I find that doing it on the box actually gives you a better fit than for me to give you measurements and say, okay, score here, here, and here, right? Because the score lines are going to be just a little bit off. But this way you can wrap it around, and I'm not going to wrap it too tight, and this way it can still slide on and off. And I'm going to grab some tear and tape, put a little bit of adhesive right here along this one edge. It looks like, I don't want to jinx myself, but it looks like my camera is, or my internet is sticking with us today. So that's a good thing. All right. And then like that. Okay, so now we have the ability to slide it off and on. Okay, and I don't want to go too far because the ink is still kind of sticking. So it's making it so that it doesn't slide super easy, but that's okay. It still does slide a little bit off and on, so we're okay there. All right, now that we have this, we're going to take our twine, and we need to decide if we want white or black. Well, I just lost my black. Ah! Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let's see how they look, shall we? The white, come here, tail. There we go. Okay. So the white will look something like this, which is not too shabby. Or the black definitely looks more Halloween-y. So maybe we'll stick with the black here. All right. I'm going to bring this back around to here. All right. Okay, there we go. And then this piece I want to put on dimensionals as well, so I'm going to grab a few more of those big dimensionals. And then we'll put these right across it. Okay. There we go. Love it. And I am all about these Halloween colors. I could just I could just play with them all day, every day, at least for a while, and then I'd get bored. ADHD can be real sometimes. Okay, there we go. All right. So now we have our purple and orange one. This is Gorgeous Grape and Pumpkin Pie. And this one is Parakeet Party and Memento Black ink. Both of them are fabulous. Oh, we've got one last bat to put on here. Let's get him on. So for this one, I want to just put one dimensional on the one wing because I want it to hang over the edge of the belly band. I don't want anything from the belly band sticking to the box itself because otherwise the person will have to tear up the entire box just to get it open. And of course we don't want to do that. So we're going to take one little dimensional here. Well, I gotta move it a little bit there. It's hanging over. There we go. Yes, it is a spooktacular box, isn't it, Marlene? All right, here we go. And there we go. Ta-da! All right. Oh, if I can get it how I want it then. There we go. Okay, very nice. All right, so there it is. There we have it. Day 7. We are more than halfway through the 13 days of Halloween treats. I hope you guys are really enjoying these and having a good time. Remember, of course, even though I may be making Halloween treats, you can always modify the projects to be any theme that you need. Wedding, birthdays, showers, babies, whatever. So these boxes are actually really nice and they're pretty substantial size. I mean, what, 1 inch, 1 inch thick by 3.5 by 2.25 inches wide. So I mean, they're a really decent sized little box. You could put quite a bit of candy in here, or you could put a gourmet soap, or you know, who knows what, jewelry. Jewelry's always good. You can put whatever you want in here. Anyway, that's the point. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's project, and hope that you're enjoying the 13 days of Halloween treats. If you would like to see the measurements and supply list for this, of course, you'll be able to find it over on my website, thestampinchick.com. And if you'd like to order any of the supplies, the supply list will be at the bottom of the blog post. You can also go to danasullivan.stampinup.net and use this host code and get some wonderful gifts from me for placing orders. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you've enjoyed the projects, and I will see you all again soon. Oh, tomorrow's video is not going to be live. It will be recorded, and I will not be, I don't think there will be a video on Friday because I'm actually going to be leaving a bit early to go to the dog show this weekend. So I won't be here at all on Friday, and I'm leaving fairly early tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get a video recorded and scheduled for you guys for tomorrow, but then I don't think there will be one at all for Friday. So don't look for me on Friday, but there should be something posting at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Okay, so I will see you guys pre-recorded tomorrow for day 8 of the 13 days of Halloween treats, and then I will see you all again on Monday for day 9. All right, see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.